here's the thing we have going on that's in a real strength for women of color. A recent report that came out at the end of last year by Groundswell and the Asian American Political Institute showed that women of color are most likely to get their friends and family to vote. Talk about cultural. I'm not the only, well, I'm not young anymore, but I'm not the only person who grew up, my dad taking me by the hand, going to the poll and saying, you will vote every time. Our people died for this right. We must trust this process, but we're doing it because we're doing it in person, because that's the way that we feel like it will be counted. We have to have, as you said, Celinda, we have to lean deeply as women of color on the fact that we are trusted sources for our friends and family to both become vote by mail or figure out how to safely vote. The women dressing up, those women are probably going on Sunday with their church. Those are right. Early days they have in places like Ohio. We also have other ways of voting that I think are going to have to be possible and be part of that experience. But if we look at Asian American women, 76% of Asian American women in the 2018 election got their friends and family to vote. We have a real strength. So the concrete thing that we can do, and what She the People's doing, is we're identifying 1 million women of color, and we're saying we're going to educate people about how they can vote, plan A, B, and C. And we're going to get you involved in a process so that you can activate your friends and family. And honestly, in a time where there's so much fear, distrust, uncertainty, it is really the people in your your circle, your community, your family who will be able to make sure that that we can actually do our duty as citizens. And I think that's the most concrete thing.